Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road, and you're ready to go if you want to. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us. Kansas City's best. Today we are with Mike and Jennifer. They are with Jerry's Bait Shop. Guys, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Give us a little background. Where'd you grow up? Talk a little bit about your individual families and career.
Go ahead,
Go
Mike.
ahead, Jen.
Okay. Well, I was born in Texas, grew up here my whole life, grew up in Stillwell, Kansas, and moved to Overland Park, got married, had some kids. And my husband said I needed something else to do. So I went back to the bar business part-time and have been at Jerry's ever since. So I've been there almost 7 years, I think, maybe a little over 7.
Mike, what about you?
Let's see. I've been a bartender most of my life. I have a family of 4 kids. And let's see, I've been at Jerry's for 5.5 years.
All right, both of you have been there quite a while. Let's jump into Jerry's. For the listener that's never been there, let's create the picture, the whole environment. What does it look like? What does it smell like, meaning food? And what does it sound like, meaning environment, music, entertainment, atmosphere? So let's go back to the beginning. What does it look like?
Man, it looks like your typical dive bar. It's very warm and welcoming, a little dingy, has some character. And it's got a lot of good people that walk in there and live music. Anything
Smells like
to add,
pizza.
Mike? It
Smells like pizza. There you go. It's always the food, man. It's always what people want to know. And when they send us a submission, they're like, "You got to try this." So Jerry's is you guys are pretty much known for your pizza?
We are known for our pizza. We have well, it's definitely my favorite. I know I'm biased, but everyone I have sent over to Jerry's or have told about Jerry's, it's definitely one of the top pizza places that people talk about. So it's very addicting.
The musicians say it's very Nashville-like.
All right. So what's your favorite pizza, guys?
Well, we actually have, I believe, 4 or 5 specialties, ranging from like all meat pizza, veggie pizza, supreme pizza, Hawaiian, and what's the other one?
You got to say the bones. You got to say bones.
Well, we also have the bones. It's a appetizer that is, sold to whatever you'd like. It has cheese and any kind of vegetable or meat you want in it. And cut into bites. And it's one of our best appetizers by far.
Okay.
Everybody wants the recipe.
Guys, talk a little bit about the history of Jerry's.
It's been around for a while. Mike, you can probably add to this. Yeah. Since 93, there were 5 owners, I believe, that started it and then sold it to the single owner, Mike Runkles, now, who has been the owner for the last 23 years, 24 years, might even be 25. So yeah, single owner. And it's been one of the most successful local restaurants. Well, I wouldn't even say restaurant, bar, more or less, to have live music. Most of the talent that comes through Kansas City starts or has started at Jerry's.
Really? Very good. Very good. All right. What makes being in this bar, you guys have been there a number of years, 5 and 7 respectively. Talk about your passion for the business.
I'll let Mike talk about his passion because he has 2 great nights during the week that he takes care of and is very successful.
Yeah, let me see. I've been bartending for 30 plus years. And what's so great about Jerry's, it's a dive bar that has live music. like I've worked at every kind of bar you could imagine, like nightclub, like where celebrities hang out. But a dive bar that has live music, I don't think it could be any better. Like there's never any fights. Like people are there to enjoy the music. Nobody's all dressed up trying to look rich or anything like that. It's just a dive bar. It's kind of fun to like people watch at. The jam nights are, I mean, we're kind of known as a jam bar because a lot of musicians come through there on Wednesday nights, which is the rock jam, or Thursday nights, which is the country jam. And you just meet other musicians. A lot of musicians have started bands from the musicians that they played with on our jam nights. Like famous Kansas City cover bands like the Stolen Winnebagos met there. You could probably name like a few, Jen.
Mid-80s. Yeah, the Zeros used to play there. Man, there's so many. Coldwater, Uproot, Kansas City Groove Therapy plays, Superstar Mafia. They've all started there or, played with groups there to get their bands started. It's a great location, and it's like he said, everybody likes everyone. There's really no one's there to just be like, oh, I sing way better than you or any of that stuff. It's come sing with me, come play with me, maybe jam on our, at our band session, and, what can we pick from each other's group to make us better together, or, take along with us in each other's band. But we do have live music. Wednesday, Thursday is our jam nights, like Mike said. Friday and Saturday nights, we have live bands. Sunday, just on holiday weekends, usually Memorial and Labor Day weekend Sundays, we have live music, usually live bands. And about every third or fourth Sunday, we'll have an acoustic that comes and jams on Sunday nights. And then we also have an acoustic player that comes in on Monday nights and jams with a bunch of people that come in as well.
Very cool.
So
You
it's
kind of
full of
cover the
music.
bases.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, what is the best way to find out what's going on at Jerry's Bait Shop? And you guys still sell bait?
We we have never sold bait, actually.
Never sold
We
bait.
still get calls for that, though.
I bet you do. It's in the Google search for sure. What's the best way for people to get an updated event calendar for you guys? Facebook.
We have Facebook. We have KC Live, and Mike has a website, jerrysbaitshop.net. If
Dot
I'm
com
.com, excuse me.
or dot
Anyways,
net, it doesn't matter.
It
and
does.
that has all of our up to
Well, we
date.
have both the domains.
Oh, you do? I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. One of them's not going to go to the actual bait shop. I got you. You're good.
And sometimes, yeah, if you look on your phone and it says it's closed, just give us a call, because sometimes Google says we're closed when we're really not. So, or we're always open on the
But I
weekend.
do we do like Google Analytics. Very good. All right, a couple fun questions because I am in live music and live entertainment. I always ask these next two questions as a survey, just for my own inventory. Guys, I want to know, what is the best concert you've ever seen in your life?
Mine, Aerosmith, Black Crows.
Okay.
Oh man, Tom Petty.
Tom Petty. When did you
Never
see Tom
got to see
Petty?
him.
Man, that was a long time ago. Sandstone, I was probably mid to late 20s.
Oh, perfect.
No, I'm not talking my age.
Yeah.
Late, let's see, mid to late 90s.
Okay. All right. All right. Very good. Very good. All right, guys, dead or alive, you get to see one musical act or artist. Who would you want to see?
Ooh.
Prince.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix. Perfect answer to all of that. Love it. Love it. It's going in my book here as we go through there. Guys, thanks for joining us today. Any questions that you have for us or the listeners, anything you want them to know?
Will Jake,
Go for it.
I was gonna say, will Jake Gill come to Country Jam Night at Jerry's sometime?
Jake Gill Country Jam Night. Probably not on a Thursday because usually we're traveling.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, as we go through that. How far out are you guys booked?
That's just
It's
a jam
open.
night. You just show up and get up on stage.
No, I understand, but on your weekend show dates, how far out
Oh,
are you booked?
We're booked a year in advance.
Okay.
We have live music. We are guaranteed to have live music every night. And let me tell you, every time I book a new band, which is we usually try and get new bands in there just to get, people promoted and looked at and heard. And every time I book a new band, I'm just blown away by the talent that we have here in town. You will not be disappointed by any night that you show up there.
Very
It's
cool.
just
Very
going to be a
cool.
great night. And all the staff are very friendly and kind, and they want you to have a good time. So
Yeah.
that's what we're there for.
Very good. Very
And the
good.
pizza.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Thank
thank
you.
you.
You bet. You bet.